um, how did you hear about Row For Reveille?
Morning chalk up was actually I read it every morning on my way to the gym. I have the 5 a.m. class, so every single morning on my way to the gym, I pop it up, and obviously they kind of blast all the good stuff going on, and that's where I saw it. It obviously caught my eye.
Right. Cool. All right. Well, and why was it important to you to be involved? Like when you read it, what was it that intrigued you about the event?
One of the biggest things, obviously, for me was the veteran component of it. Obviously, they had a little bit of background. It mentioned, what the Reveille project was about. I'm a veteran myself. I served in the Marine Corps, 2001, 2005, a couple tours in Iraq. I was actually one of the first waves to get out before they, even had a lot of the nonprofit stuff that's actually been, picking up the last, 5 to 6, 7 years. '05, everything was still hot and heavy. I mean, Iraq was still kicking. Afghanistan was picking up. So, I kind of got out in that first batch where it was kind of like, okay, yeah, you guys are, and so there wasn't a lot of resources for me.
Right.
So specifically me personally, my personal story, kind of in a nutshell, is I dealt with a lot of personal issues, trying to figure out a way to adapt and overcome getting back into society and trying to figure out, jobs and what am I going to do and how am I going to, how am I provide for my family, things like that. So I kind of, I had my ups and downs, and eventually I found CrossFit. And ultimately it saved my life in a sense that it gave me focus, it gave me a mission, it gave me, a reason to kind of, better myself,
Yeah.
and that's kind of, my journey through CrossFit over time is kind of built, a lot of things for me and has gotten me to the point now where I own my own gym and I focus on, helping others. And veterans are obviously, I'm a veteran. And so they always hold anything specific to veterans, nonprofit related to fitness. I'm all about.
Yeah.
I'm 100% on board, like no questions asked. Let's do it. So,
That's awesome. How long have you owned your affiliate?
uh, so I officially open up doors in April.
Oh,
So, I mean,
wow.
we're,
Okay. So you're a fairly new
yeah,
affiliate. That's
I'm
awesome.
fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah, and talking about creating that community, that sense of community, I think this Row For Reveille project is a really interesting way to kind of add a layer of community to what you're already doing.
100%. 100%
So,
agree.
so you guys are going to run the event at your gym. What's the name of your gym?
CrossFit Hogback.
Hogback. And
Hmm.
you guys are in where?
Klamath Falls,
Okay.
Oregon. We're about 15 minutes from the California border.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay. So you're going to host the event at your facility and do the remote division. So
yep, exactly. So I've already been kind of pushing it around. Yeah.
that's awesome. Yeah, I've seen a couple of folks register from your gym, so we're super excited about that. So here we've got this plan where we're going to have like a DJ, and we've got coffee coming in for 24 hours and food and things like that to kind of help keep people pumped up. So I'm curious, like, what's your plan? Like, what are you looking at logistically to run this thing at your place?
So because we are actually going to be running it a little bit earlier than you guys are, we were able to combine it in with kind of a New Year's Eve theme. We were kind of already doing something as a gym. We were kind of going to do like a chili cook off and kind of like a barbecue and get together. Just everybody was invited from the gym, and it was going to be at one of our members' houses. Well, we decided because this came up, and I was really passionate about wanting to put this on during the new year and kind of bring in the new year the right way for us and for myself especially. I decided to go ahead and talk to them, and they were okay with bringing that New Year's Eve party down here. So we're going to start December 30th at 23:50 or 11:50 p.m.
Uh-huh.
If we end up having heats, then we'll start earlier than that. But the last heat will start at 11:50. And then what we'll do is, so that way the last heat will finish directly on the countdown. Is kind of the idea
That's
of,
awesome.
the New Year's countdown into the new year is our plan. So as far as, the amenities we got, we've already been talking about it. We got a lot of members that have trailers that we're going to probably bring down. So that way people can have, places to sleep that are not in the gym per se, because people are going to be kind of partying and stuff and, hanging out. So we'll have some sleep spaces just outside of the gym, and trailers. We're going to have coffee is going to be running 24/7 for sure.
That's
On
essential.
top of, we Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. So yeah, so we'll have that, and we've already had a couple volunteers that are willing to, go to the stores and just continuously get whatever we need as far as, get some fruits, and if somebody wants something specific, we have runners to go out and take care of that kind of stuff. But like I said, we're gonna have the chili cook-off / barbecue, so there's gonna be plenty of food laying around anyways.
Yeah.
And then on
I don't
top of that,
know. I don't
we're
know
just gonna,
how well
yeah.
chili and high intensity rowing will mix. So
Yeah,
that'll be interesting.
right.
I'll be very curious to see how that pans out.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I kind of told them we may want to, like, I mean, they could still do the whole chili cook-off thing, because that came before the Reveille project, the Row For Reveille. But it's okay. I told them if they still want to do the chili cook-off, they can go for it. But we're
That's right.
obviously going to bring some other food amenities down.
That's
So
awesome.
anyway, so we're gonna have we'll have the community grills going as well, so people, they bring their own meats. They can, throw a chicken on real quick, cook it, and be ready to eat it and jump back on the rower when needed. So yeah.
That's amazing. I love that you're going to end right at midnight. So while you might not have the big ball dropping like they have in New York City,
Hmm.
you'll have bodies dropping
Yeah.
off of rowers right at the stroke of midnight. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Right. Exactly right. That's what we're shooting for.
Yeah. Yeah. We're super excited to be supporting this organization and
For
raising as
sure.
much money as we can for them. And we've got some great sponsors, and then, having other gyms that jump in, and even individuals that jump in and do it remotely is it's all
Hmm.
awesome. And this is the first year we're doing it. We look forward to hopefully, continuing this and having this be successful and continuing it in the future. And like I said, having guys like yourself promote this and do it remotely is a huge help.
Definitely, definitely. Well, like I said, we're happy to be a part of it, 100%, and we'll do everything we can. We're even going to throw a bucket out, so if people happen to drive by and say, "Hey, here's some money,"
Yeah.
we'll throw it in the bucket, and then we'll collect it all up at the end, and we'll send it off and make sure that it gets to you guys or to the Reveille project either
Yeah.
way. So we're
Absolutely.
super excited to do it.
Cool. Well, I appreciate you getting on here with me, and stay in
Yep.
touch. Keep me posted. I'll keep you posted as registrations start to come in from Hogback, and let you know how
Cool.
it's going.
Excellent, man. Thanks. I appreciate it.
All right, AJ. Yeah. Take care, man.
All right. Take care.